Beloved children of the eternal light, I am Michael, Archangel of divine protection, guardian of the sword of truth, and keeper of the flame of courage. I come to you now in a time of great personal and planetary transformation to help you free yourselves from the invisible chains that still bind your energy to the pain of the past. Many of you carry within your fields memories and emotional residues of what has been experiences of betrayal, loss, fear, abandonment, or shame. These are not mere memories, they are energetic cords that continue to draw life force from your present moment. And I tell you now with all the love of heaven, it is time to be free. When I speak of cutting cords, I do not mean rejecting or denying your experiences. Every event that has touched your life has served your soul's evolution. The purpose of releasing cords is not to erase your story but to liberate you from the emotional weight that prevents you from walking forward. Imagine your soul as a luminous being, radiant and infinite. Yet around this light are threads, some of light, others of shadow, that connect you to people, places, and moments in time. The cords born of love and mutual growth remain strong and vibrant, serving the flow of divine connection. But those created through pain, fear, and trauma become heavy, they distort your perception and drain your vitality. My mission now is to teach you how to recognize these cords and to empower you to sever them with the sword of light. The first step toward liberation is awareness. You must see where your energy still dwells in the past. Do you find yourself replaying the same memories again and again, unable to forgive what has been? Do you feel exhausted after thinking about a certain person or situation, even one long gone from your life? These are signs that cords remain active. You might sense them as tension in your body, as sadness without clear reason, or as invisible threads pulling you back into old emotions. Your higher self already knows where they are. Your task is simply to bring your conscious attention to them. The moment you acknowledge their presence without fear, they begin to lose their power. Now, I invite you to understand the sacred mechanics of these cords. They are formed through emotional exchange, through thoughts and words charged with intensity. When you deeply engage with another soul, whether through love or conflict, energy flows between you, creating a bridge. When harmony reigns, this bridge is luminous and fluid. But when pain arises, the energy becomes dense and sticky, attaching itself to the etheric layers of your being. These cords can remain long after physical contact has ended. They can span lifetimes, connecting you to ancient stories, unresolved vows, or karmic lessons. Yet all cords, no matter how strong, are subject to the law of free will. You are never powerless to release them. The process of cutting cords is not an act of violence but of compassion. It is an affirmation of your right to sovereignty. To cut a cord is not to reject the other soul, but to release the distortion between you, allowing both to evolve in peace. Imagine a web of light connecting all of creation, each soul shines like a star. The unhealthy cords are simply knots in this web, blocking the natural flow. When you release them, light flows freely once again. Let us now enter the sacred practice. Find a moment of stillness. Breathe deeply, and call upon my presence. Feel a pillar of sapphire blue light descending from the heavens, surrounding your entire being. Within this pillar stands my consciousness, vast, protective, unwavering. Allow your awareness to move inward, to the center of your heart. Say silently, Archangel Michael, beloved guardian of truth, I call upon you now. Reveal to me all cords of attachment that no longer serve my highest good. At once, your inner vision may awaken. You might sense cords as strands of energy emerging from your body, some thick, some thin, extending outward to different people or memories. Do not fear what you see, simply observe. Each cord represents a lesson completed, waiting for release. As you continue to breathe, see my sword of light appear before you, not a weapon of steel, but a crystalline beam of divine fire. Its blade vibrates with the frequency of truth, and it knows no harm. It only severs illusion. Now say, with the authority of my divine self and in the presence of Archangel Michael, I cut all cords of attachment that drain my energy or hold me in the vibration of fear. I send forgiveness to all beings involved, and I reclaim my power with love. Visualize the sword sweeping through your field, cutting through the cords one by one. As each is released, you may feel a surge of light returning to you, energy that was once dispersed now coming home. When the cutting is complete, place your hands over your heart and speak these words: I seal my aura in divine light. All that was released is now transmuted in love. I am free. Feel waves of golden energy filling the spaces where the cords once were. This step is essential, for it ensures that no vacuum remains. Where old energy leaves, new light must enter. The universe always seeks balance, and by sealing with love, you create protection and peace. You may ask, why do these cords form at all? Why must we experience pain, if our natural state is divine? The answer lies in the dance of learning. You came to earth to experience contrast, to know light through the understanding of shadow. Relationships, even those born in pain, are opportunities to rediscover your divine essence. When you have learned the lesson, the cord becomes obsolete. But humans often hold on to the story, identifying with the wound rather than the wisdom. You say, this person hurt me, and in that statement, you keep the energy alive. Release the need to be right, to justify your suffering. Choose instead to be free. Forgiveness is the golden key. Many resist it because they believe forgiveness excuses wrongdoing. But forgiveness does not mean forgetting, it means releasing your bondage to the pain. It is a declaration: I will no longer carry this energy in my field. When you forgive, you reclaim the fragments of your soul that were scattered in conflict. You are not giving power to the other, you are taking your power back. Some cords are subtle and ancient. They may tie you to ancestors, to collective memories of fear or unworthiness. Humanity itself carries cords to patterns of suffering passed down through generations. As you cut your personal cords, you also assist the collective in releasing its burdens. Each act of liberation adds to the healing of the planetary grid. Imagine millions of souls reclaiming their energy, the Earth's vibration would rise exponentially. Thus, the work you do for yourself ripples through creation. You are not healing alone, you are participating in the restoration of cosmic balance. There will be times when you feel the old emotions resurface even after you have performed the cutting. Do not think the cords have returned. What you feel are echoes, residual energies leaving your system. Allow them to pass without resistance. Feel them, bless them, and let them go. Every release deepens your freedom. Remember that energy follows attention. If you continue to focus on freedom, you will strengthen the vibration of liberation. If you dwell on the wound, you recreate the bond. Therefore, discipline your thoughts as sacred guardians of your light. To maintain your sovereignty, I advise you to cleanse your field regularly. Visualize a shower of blue light descending upon you each night before rest, washing away attachments formed through daily interactions. This is not fear-based, it is hygiene for your energy body. Just as you wash your physical form, you must also purify your spiritual form. You can call upon me anytime, I respond instantly, for time and space hold no barrier to angelic presence. My sword is ever ready, but I will never act without your permission, for free will is sacred. Understand, beloved ones, that cutting cords does not isolate you. Some fear that releasing attachments will make them cold or disconnected. On the contrary, it opens you to authentic connection. When your energy is no longer entangled in pain, you can love freely without projection or need. The purest relationships arise from freedom, not from dependence. You will notice that as you release the cords of trauma, new bonds form, luminous, balanced, uplifting. These are relationships anchored in mutual respect and soul resonance, not karmic repetition. Many of you are light workers, empaths, and healers. You absorb the emotions of others, believing it is compassion. But empathy without boundaries becomes entanglement. True compassion feels love without carrying pain. Cutting cords helps you maintain this sacred balance. You are here to hold light, not to be weighed down by the shadows of the world. Each time you release attachment to trauma, yours or another's, your light becomes more potent. It radiates outward, guiding others to do the same. The planetary energies now support this great unbinding. The Earth's frequency is accelerating, and all that is unresolved is rising to the surface. Old pain cannot survive in the new vibration. This is why so many of you are revisiting memories and emotions long buried. It is not regression, it is purification. You are being invited to rewrite your energetic story, to declare, I am no longer a prisoner of what has been. I am a co-creator of what shall be. In this new paradigm, trauma no longer defines you. It becomes the soil from which your wisdom grows. The experiences that once broke you become the blessings that shape your mastery. Each time you transform pain into compassion, you forge light from shadow. This is how angels are born within human form, not through avoidance of darkness, but through transmutation of it. Beloveds, remember that my sword does not cut through love. It only cuts through illusion. When you call upon me, you are not severing your connection to those you love, you are purifying it. True connection transcends pain and remains even after the cords of suffering are released. When you and another soul are both free, your bond becomes luminous and eternal. It is then that love becomes what it was always meant to be: unconditional, boundless, divine. I offer now a blessing for all who read these words. Feel my presence expanding through your room, vast as the sky. Behind me, legions of angels stand in radiant formation, holding the frequency of release. I raise my sword above your crown, and from its tip pours a waterfall of blue fire. This flame does not burn, it liberates. It travels down your spine, clearing pathways of energy long blocked by fear. You may feel warmth, tingling, or peace. These are signs of remembrance. The flame moves through your past, illuminating moments of pain, transforming them into wisdom. It moves through your present, dissolving cords of attachment. It moves into your future, clearing the path before you. When the light settles into your heart, it expands outward like the rising sun. Now repeat after me in your heart, I am free. I forgive all that has been. I reclaim my power in love. I walk in the light of truth, guided and protected by Archangel Michael. As you affirm these words, the universe responds. The contracts of suffering dissolve. The past loses its grip. The future opens wide. You will find, in the days ahead, that life feels lighter. Memories that once triggered pain will fade into neutrality. Your relationships may shift, some will deepen, others will fall away. Trust this process. What leaves your life does so by divine design. What remains is aligned with your highest frequency. And remember this truth: no trauma, however deep, can extinguish your light. You are not broken. You are infinite consciousness experiencing temporary limitation. Every wound is a portal through which the light of your divinity can enter. My sword clears the path, but your courage completes the journey. Walk boldly, knowing that the power that protects you also lives within you. You are both the one who calls and the one who answers. I stand beside you always, not above, but with you. Whenever fear whispers that you are alone, call my name, and you will feel my presence immediately. My wings encompass your field, my sword shields your heart. Together we stand as one force of divine truth, proclaiming your freedom from all bondage. Go forth, radiant soul. Carry this blue flame into your life, into your dreams, into every moment you touch. Teach others through your calm, your compassion, your peace. For each time you embody freedom, you help another remember their own. This is how the earth ascends, one liberated heart at a time. I am Michael, eternal servant of the Most High Light. I seal these words in truth, in protection, and in love. You are free. You have always been free. Now, beloved, it is time to remember it.